Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers I look to trade and sell this week. The first guy, Thomas Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. So we know Anthony Davis, he's been out for a few weeks here. And Thomas Bryant, he's filling in and he's putting up monster numbers, no doubt about it. So what's a better time to pick up a guy off your waiver wire and then flip him in a deal for a guy with more of an outcome this season in fantasy basketball? Because once Anthony Davis comes back, Bryant really won't have fantasy value. So on the season, 13 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, and 66% from the field. So a lot of putbacks, a lot of short jumpers and floaters for Bryant. And that's why the field goal percentage is high this season. And over the last few weeks since AD's been out, 19.4 points a game, 12 rebounds, 69% from the field. So pretty much he's a 3-category guy in 8 and 9 category leagues. Here's Thomas Bryant with the double-double on average. And he's getting major minutes now, anywhere from 28, 30 minutes a game for this Laker team. January 6th versus the Hawks, 19 points, 13 rebounds, a steal, a block, a 3, 66% from the field. January 7th, a monster game at the Kings, 29 points, 14 rebounds, a steal, a block, 85% from the field. And January 9th at the Denver Nuggets, 17 points, 10 rebounds, a steal, 42% from the field. So right now, a walking double-double. But it's just a matter of time before Anthony Davis comes back. I believe he'll be back in the next 2 to 3 weeks here is Anthony Davis. So you could enjoy Thomas Bryant a couple more weeks and try to flip him, or even have him the rest of this week here and try to flip him in a deal. And I think you could get a decent point guard in a trade. The next guy, Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers. So Miles Turner, a breakout year once again this season. We know last season he was a monster shot blocker, but now he's scoring the basketball at a great rate, going up almost 5 points per game from last season to this year. So on the year, 17 points a game, 8 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 2.3 blocks a game, and 1.4 threes with 55% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's really gone off. 20.6 points a game, 7.9 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 3 blocks a game, and 58% from the field. So right now, Miles Turner, he's a nice 4-category player in fantasy weeks here. And on the season, he's ranked number 27. And he's a guy, he's going to get the shot block and he's going to get the rebounds. He's going to score about anywhere from 15, 17 points a game here. And right now he's a perfect sell-high candidate, in my opinion. I don't think the numbers are going to be that consistent day in and day out, especially with Tyrese Halliburton having a great year. Buddy Hield, the guy mentioned in the earlier videos of the day here, to sell high, scoring the basketball well. And Miles Turner, we know a guy throughout his career that's been inconsistent scoring. And there's a possibility he could be traded because these rumors have been around for the last year as well. January 4th, the Philly, 14 points, 8 rebounds, assist, a steal, 5 blocks, 75% from the field. January 6th versus the Trailblazers, 17 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 37% from the field. And January 8th versus the Hornets, 29 points, 9 boards, a steal, 4 blocks, a 3, and 62% from the field. So on the blocks alone, if someone's looking for blocks and a guy could rebound a little bit here, Miles Turner is definitely a good trade chip for fantasy owners. If you want more of a scorer or a guy who could do a lot of damage in other categories. And the third and final center I look to sell and trade this week here is Mason Plumlee of the Charlotte Hornets. As Mason Plumlee having a breakout season here is the veteran center with this Hornet team. 11 points a game, 9.6 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 64% from the field. So we've seen him bounce around the league plenty of times here, but we've also seen him put up big numbers throughout his career. But this season, he's definitely having a great year, and the last couple weeks as well, especially off the charts, the numbers, 14.7 points a game, 12 rebounds a game, 3.1 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 75% from the field. So if you need rebounding and a good field goal percentage, Plumlee will do that. But besides that, he's not a guy that's going to have a monster game like he has the last few weeks here, where he's getting solid double-doubles with like 15 and 12s is Mason Plumlee. So the last few games here for him, January 4th versus the Grizzlies, 7 points, 10 boards and assists, 2 blocks, 100% from the field. January 6th at the Bucks, 17 points, 15 boards, 6 assists, a steal, 88% from the field. And January 8th at the Pacers, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 60% from the field. So right now he's playing great basketball, no doubt about it. The numbers are definitely solid, and he's getting the playing time. Anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes a game is Mason Plumlee. But I think these numbers aren't gonna hold up. And LaMelo Ball, he's still working his way back into shape after coming back a few weeks ago, where he's gonna have the ball in his hands a little more and scoring as well. And same with Terry Rozier And Gordon Hayward's return is right around the corner as well, getting back to consistent minutes. So right now, while Plumlee's playing great basketball and he's a good sell-high candidate, this is the time to trade him away. So that's a few centers I look to sell and trade here for Week 13 of the fantasy basketball season.